Okay, I just figured it out. This is what some people do. This is what I've done for years. When we look at ourselves and we evaluate, and let's just say we have a self-identity or a picture of ourself, and we sum it up based on all the good things about us, or all of our failures, flaws, and weaknesses, all the good things we have or haven't done, and we often compare ourselves. And maybe you look at like there's a line down your life, like all the good things about you, all the good things you've done, all the bad things about you, the bad things you've done. And a lot of us, that's our self-image. That's our self-worth. But one of the problems is that we tend to look at what we perceive as the bad side or the negative side. We tend to look at all that with like a microscope. It's really interesting. We like zoom in on it, like super, super, super detailed. And then we look at the positive side, almost like it's stars far away, and we look at it with binoculars or like a telescope, and it's something far away and small. And yeah, we inflate. We tend to make the problems in our life and the negative side of life, we tend to inflate it. We make things worse than they really are in our minds. And then we tend to sometimes make things that are really awesome, seem really great. So take your self-worth, take your self-image. You tend to maybe say, oh, I'm this kind of person. And you think that your flaws identify you and they describe you, and that your flaws identify you. I have a dear friend I was just spending some time with, and I just feel like that's what he does. And I told him this, and this is partially a little video, a love video to him, is that he's exaggerated some of his flaws, and he has allowed them to become such a big part of his identity, but that he's not paying enough attention to all the good things about him, how gentle he is, how kind, how patient, how trustworthy, how loyal. He tends to look at those things like, oh, well, yeah, they're there, but they're... So I think just, switch the lens, switch the magnifying glass, take the telescope, put that on all the bad stuff for a while. You've been doing that long enough, This is no longer to my buddy, but this is to everyone. This is to me. Look at put your bad stuff out there in the universe for a while, and look at it with a telescope, and take a magnifying glass and take a microscope and look at all the good. Spend some time in the good side of you with a freaking microscope. Go into the good with a microscope. Go micro. Get detailed. Spend some time. Yeah, and do that, man. Do it for how many years have you done it the other way, right? So give yourself that time back. Give yourself the gift. Yeah. Put the microscope, put the magnifying glass on the good part of you. Allow that to define you. Don't exaggerate the bad, and don't inflate the bad and make it be worse than it is. No, let's inflate the good. Yeah, start to believe in yourself. Give yourself a chance. Heck yeah. Give yourself a chance. With the magnifying glass. Had to rhyme. Love you.